All right, guys. For Tuesday's video, which I'm taping on Monday, I want to go over functions a little bit more. I'm not getting a warm and fuzzy on just how everybody's feeling about it. The way things were handled on Friday, me botching I, it turned out where I botched posting it for two of the classes and not one. I still don't know how that happens. I checked my Canvas and everything was fine, but I saw people from my third period class, they didn't get the right files. So everything's been a little bit hectic this last week. So I just want to go over functions again, and there will be another function program because, like I said, I don't have a real strong feeling about everybody's understanding. All right, let's take this one. This one has three functions in it. This program does. All it does is convert cups to fluid ounces. All right, let's walk through the prototypes one at a time and think about what they do. I mean, if I knew nothing else about this program, the first one is void show intro empty parentheses. That means there's no parameters and it doesn't return anything. This function is just going to say something. It's just going to print something out. I mean, I've ran this program obviously, so I know that. But if I saw this function as is, that's what I would guess. All right, this next one, get cups. I send it no parameters, and it sends me back a double. So I'm just going to guess this function here is going to prompt the user for get cups, and it's going to send me that number. I mean, as a function call, it's going to send me back that number. All right, this third prototype, cups to ounces. I send it a double, it sends me back a double. So without knowing anything about it, I would think this one, I'm going to send it the number of cups. It's going to do a conversion, and it's going to send it back to me in ounces. I'm just going strictly off the name, and I do know that's what it does. But, just by looking at the prototypes, you can guess what it means to this program. Let's go down through the program real quick. Double cups, ounces. Okay, we're going to set the set precision at 1. All right, here's the first function call. It's going to call show intro. Let's go down to show intro, and just like we thought, show intro just sees out something. That's all it does is print out something to the screen. All right, let's go down to the next one, get cups. Get cups is going to call, get cups gets called on. We send it no parameters. We send it nothing. And it's going to come back, and we're going to assign the value that it comes back with. The double that it comes back with, we're going to assign to cups. So let's go down to the function. There it is, get cups. Inside here, it declares a variable num cups. Enter the number of cups. The user enters something. It's assigned to num cups, and it is returned. All right, finally, the conversion one, cups to ounces. We know the number of cups now because we asked the user for it. So now we're going to take the number of cups, we're going to put it in the formula. All right, it's going to return a double, and we're going to assign that to ounces. Then we're going to see out ounces. Let's go to cups to ounces formula. So we send it the number of cups. Now it's called num cups. We go to num cups times 8.0. That'll give you ounces. It returns that as a double, and that's what we use in the program. All right, I hope you see that. The program, all right, takes in a double and returns a double. The conversion's done inside of it. All right, let's run this program. All right, there's our cout statement up there. And then we're going to enter the number of cups. Let's just say it's 8 cups. We hit enter. right? It calls on the formula within that one function, and 8 cups equals 64 ounces. All right. Key takeaways from this program, guys, are there's the prototypes, and there's the functions, three functions. All right, I want to run another one for you. This is get radius, another really familiar program to you. Let's do this the same way. All right, it says I've got up in the comments, this program demonstrates two value returning functions. Both of them is going to return a function. It's the square function is called a mathematical statement in a mathematical statement. So let's just look at this. The first one is a double get radius. We send it no parameters, and it returns a double. So we're just going to guess that's going to be a user-defined statement where the user asks for a number and this function returns it. The next one's going to do something. We're going to send it a double, and judging by the name, it's going to just square it, and then it's going to return a double, which was basically the first double squared. Going down through the program, constant double pi equals 3.14159. All right, you make it a constant because pi is not going to change. Then we declare a double radius and a double area. We set precision to 2, make it show point, so it's going to be 0.21, 0.56, something like that. All right, to get the radius of the circle. So get radius, this prints out cout. This program calculates the area of a circle. Then we call on get radius. And if you remember get radius, there's no parameter, and it just returns the radius. So here it is, get radius. Inside it, it declares variable rad. Enter the radius of the circle, cn rad, return rad. So that gets the radius. Again, look at the way it's called. It's not given any parameters, but it returns a double. And we assign it to radius. So we know our radius now. Now we are ready to do our calculations. Calculate the area of a circle. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to square radius. So we enter radius as a parameter and call on the function square. We go down, and as you might guess, it takes in a number and then just the number times the number, and then that number is returned. That's all the square does. Takes in a number, multiplies that number times itself, and then returns it. So square, we give it radius. If the radius was 3, it takes the radius, multiplies it by itself. 3 times 3 is 9, multiplies it by pi, then assigns it to area. Then area is cout. So pretty simple, but I just really want you all to see how to handle parameters and then the return values. So I'm going to run this. Let's see, let's make the radius 3.3. That means the area of this circle is 34.21. All right, guys, if you're still struggling, or not even struggling, just a little unclear about this thing about call-in functions, what to use as parameters, how to write the prototypes, how to write the functions, make sure you see me. We're going to have a new program on Wednesday that's going to be due on probably around Sunday night. The program for Monday, most of you have done, is going to be done on Wednesday night. So there'll be two programs for functions. All right, guys. Hope you have a good production day, and I will see you on Wednesday.